All right, boys and girls, what's up? It's the Salty Vet back with a fucking rant. I really didn't want to turn into the old guy, right? That leads off with, back in my day, I didn't really want to become that guy, but they won't let me not be that guy. Last night, my Cubs are playing the Milwaukee Brewers. Rookie pitcher named Ben Brown has a no-hitter completed through 6 innings. I think the Brewers at that point had hit maybe one ball hard, right? They didn't have an answer for him. They pulled him. They fucking pulled him. And I've seen this before, and it is, to the best of my knowledge, it has never worked out well for the pitching team. Like, if you got a guy out there on the bump and they don't have an answer for him, you let that sumbitch go. I don't know if we are in the era of just pitch counts and they're so afraid of over pitching somebody. First of all, motherfucker, you work once every 5 days. You're 23 years old. You're gonna be fine, right? Let's not forget that little nugget. Second, you get paid to play a child's game, right? Now, there's a little bit of jealousy involved there because one of the only things I ever wanted to do was play Major League Baseball. Just wasn't good enough, right? Not sour grapes, just couldn't hit a fucking curveball. It's fine. But to pull a guy who, again, they didn't have an answer for him. And I don't think he got to 80 pitches. I think he was around the 73, 4, 5, 6, 7 range, maybe. Regardless, I looked up some numbers, and I hope I don't mess these up, but Nolan Ryan, in his last year, and I know, yes, I'm setting the bar high, Nolan Ryan, for me, is the standard by which all other pitchers are measured, with the exception of Greg Maddux, only because he's a freak. He's the only one. Everybody else, I'll look at Nolan's numbers and I'll look at yours, and then I determine how good you are. That's just how it is. Nolan, I think, for his entire career, and he said this in his documentary, when they handed me the ball, it was my intention to finish the game. Right? And I need to look up how many innings he pitched. Like over, I think it was 20, it's either 21 or 22 years. Right? How many innings did that guy pitch? Irrelevant. You could take all but maybe the last 2 or 3 years of Nolan's career. Mind you, he pitched until he was, I think, 45, 46, which is unheard of in itself, and he was still dominating at 46. Take any random season in Nolan's career and look at how many complete games he had. Whether he won or lost is irrelevant for the purposes of this argument. I would bet you $1 to a donut that he pitched more complete games in a season by himself than are pitched in the totality of Major League Baseball from the last, let's say, 5 years going forward. I would make you that bet, and I think I would win. Because nobody does it anymore. Like, it's like a huge thing to pitch a complete game. Like, they just don't do it. And I don't know if it's in the contracts. I don't know if they've written it in. I don't know, is it fucking pitch counts? Which, again, if you're a professional, whatever, like, we don't limit the hours that lawyers work. We don't limit the hours that police officers work. We don't limit the hours that cooks work. Like, why the fuck are we limiting some of the most wealthy people on the planet who, again, you only work once every 5 days? It's not like you're out there every single day banging away at it. So I'm going to die on this hill. I understand that. And I understand that the game has changed. I get it. But I would be livid if I was Ben Brown. I would just refuse to come out of the game. Like, find me. I don't care. Because I'm going to go down in history for throwing a no-hitter. Or at least you had a really, really good look at it. Right? Like a really good look. I don't get it. And it drives me just fucking bananas. It really does. Because it's a game, right? But, like, where are we setting the bar? Right? My bar is Nolan Ryan. My bar is Tony Gwynn. My bar is Josh Gibson, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron. Those are my bars. Are we just done trying to break records? Or are we just going to do what they do now and just make shit up? Like, make new statistics so you can have a record, because God knows you'll never sniff those records. I fucking hate it and I love it at the same time. Y'all be cool. I'm out.